What's going on, y'all? It's Monty back with another Mondays with Monty, and I'm having some issues with my mic right now. Hopefully this thing ain't breaking on me, but we should. Hopefully we good. But yeah, I've been really ahead of a lot of the content that I've been putting out recently. I'm still on the track with Sundays. I still got that going on, but I'm also a week ahead on reading with a real nigga. I'm really trying to build up some space between what I have, so I have more time to do other things, other time to make more music, other time to market myself a little more, just by getting this out of the way and banging these out as quickly as I can. Yeah, let's jump right into what I wanted to talk about today, which is I've been reading a new book, and obviously right now I'm blanking on the name, but luckily I have it right next to me. It's The Paradox of Choice. I've been reading that, and it's been really good. It's been really eye-opening. And the big premise about it is that no one is ever satisfied with good enough. A lot of people are looking for the best, the cream of the crop. And we've been given so many options in our lives and so many more different variants of different things that we can never be satisfied with whatever we have. It always makes me think back to Love Yours by J. Cole, which is aging like fine wine, because everybody is in search for the next best thing. We get something and we want something better. We're thinking about the better things. Sometimes we get great regret on the things that we do get because we're like, oh, we could have gotten something different. Because a lot of people start to think that having these different choices, having these different variants are a good thing. And in some cases, they may not be. We always see these things around us and we're like, oh, I could have that. You see what you have and you're like, it's not as good as what that is. I want that. I want to go out and get that. And people go on this search of trying to get as many material things that they can that they're never even going to be happy with. It's never going to satisfy them because the next best thing is going to come out soon. What he's really trying to hammer home right now is that having more options isn't always the best thing. Always looking for the best in everything isn't always the best thing. Sometimes good enough is perfectly fine. And it's really been kind of resonating with me personally, because there's some aspects of my life when I think like, oh, I want something better from this. I could do better. I could get something better. But then I think about it, and the first thing I think about when I'm thinking of getting something better is other people. I'm thinking of the perception that other people would have seeing me with this. It's not about how the thing would make me feel personally. It's about how other people would perceive me. And that shouldn't be how I look at it. It shouldn't matter what other people are thinking about what I have in my life. It should matter how it makes me feel. If I'm happy with what I have, if I have something that I want and I have something that I got and I'm satisfied with it, why should the other opinions of other people matter? And that's something I'm really working with myself on, because it's something that I haven't developed yet. I've really tried to lock in on not paying attention to people's opinions too much, because they're going to change. They're going to change with the days. People are all going to have different opinions. They're going to say what they want to say. But I'm really trying to focus on not taking that into account. And this book is helping me do so. It's helping me understand that nothing ever has to be perfect. Even for musicians, the musicians who have this perfectionism, you can't go out and think that every song you make is going to be perfect. You can't do that. And at one point, I'm not sure if it was in this book, but at one point someone was talking about writer's block. And I think it might have been in a TV show that I was watching, but someone was talking about writer's block, and it was saying that people only get writer's block because they want everything to be perfect. They're not fine with just putting out something that's good enough. They don't just start writing and say, okay, whatever's good enough is what I'll use. Everyone wants that perfect. They want to start the song perfectly. They want to have the perfect bars. Why? It's going to slow you down. It's going to slow down the process. And you can apply that to any aspect of your life. Any creative person who's doing something in that term, or even in the workplace, the things that you do, maybe you want to do them perfectly. You don't have to. You can make mistakes. That's okay. Stop chasing perfectionism. It's never going to come to you. You're never going to be perfect. We're never going to be perfect. And the things we get are never going to be perfect. Be happy with the choices you make and stick to them. Understand that, yeah, there could be better out there, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that it's actually going to be better. The grass isn't always greener. Be happy with what you have. I really went on a tangent with that. I had looked initially at the clock because I was like, damn, I'm only a minute in and I don't really know where I'm going to go with this. But I really just started. Sometimes with people who are trying to make like a podcast type thing, like something I got going on here, if you want to do it, bro, sometimes you just got to turn on the mic and just start talking. Sometimes you just got to turn on the mic and just start talking, because there's multiple times where I only have a topic that I want to talk about. And then once I start talking, the momentum starts building up and I start having more and more and more to say. So don't always worry about having this full script or plan lined up when you're going to make a podcast. That's just a little extra little tidbit of information. But yeah, the next episode of Reading with a Real Nigga should already be out, because I'm recording this on Sunday, so it comes out today. It actually comes out, well, it's not out yet, but whatever. By the time you see this, it will be out. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check that out. And I appreciate y'all spending this time with me. All right. Happy Monday, y'all.
I see you looking, ho, just asked to take a picture. They know I'm certified, I keep my shit official. Hopping in that Cavalier like I'm Donovan Mitchell. Remember when I took the bus with all my niggas like Miss Frisch? Said I'm sitting at the top, I'm just enjoying.